Thank you for clicking to watch this video. I just decided to add a little razzle dazzle at the beginning. I'm definitely not Selena Sims. Like, I kind of got inspired by her to do this challenge, but it's gonna take me a minute to even like create the videos that she does for the Black Widow. Like, she's the editing and just how she films everything. I just don't really have the time to do all that. But I guess if I really wanted to, I could. But yeah, but anyways, I just wanted to go ahead and talk about this comment that I got on like a shorts video that I had. I didn't see it till recently because it was about a video, another video, whatever. It wasn't really about the shorts video, but it was talking about the monkey in the room video that I had made, and I'm it's the animations, to be honest. Like, I'm not like a machinima maker, so I mean I was just doing that because the story really inspired me. So I just, I don't know, I just had to kind of get those feelings out. So I do want to do another episode. It's just coming across like the right animations, and I just really want to like tell the story how I want it to come across. I mean, like anyways, so that's that on that. But anyways, yeah, so basically she's moved in with Luna. I believe that happened in the last episode. Sorry, I'm like editing and filming everything. So it's like anyways, I'm all over the place, but I do kind of start a wheel, but to be honest, like this is my first time using the wheel feature and I don't like it. Like a lot of people say that life and death is like the best pack or whatever, and you can't even, I don't know. I feel like this was would have been a good opportunity for them to like incorporate like bank accounts and everything, because I know with Get Famous, you can have what is it, like a safe, this huge chunky safe or whatever, and your Sims can you can create a bank and things like that, but I wish like the will could go to that, because in order for them to get the money, like the inheritance, every sim in that household has to pass away. And obviously, the Black Widow isn't going to pass away after she marries her. So when she moves out, separate from her daughter, like the Black Widow would have to pass away in order to pass any funds to her daughter or anything like that. So um, the only way would be for the Black Widow to move out, I guess, and then unalive her and then get the money, I guess. But I mean, I don't really want to do all that. So I don't know. I mean, I was showing this now, but like when I started playing it later, it didn't really make sense to kind of do the wheel. So I guess I really won't be using it for gameplay, and we'll just, continue on with the funds. I mean, I would like to give her daughter some money when she does pass away, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know what to do or how to play the story out. But yeah, I don't. I mean, the will feature is all right, but it's just it doesn't really match with the gameplay I'm trying to do. So, but yeah, I redecorated a little bit of their place. I didn't redecorate the whole thing, because I am trying to focus on gameplay, and building does take a lot of time. But I am having her start on gardening because for the first time am gonna like unalive her with the flower arrangement skill. Like I mentioned in the last video, you can scent it with a death flower, and if you give it to them so many times, they age up past the elder and pass away. So but then I also kind of want to try to do it other ways. I know you can like I think it's like spa day. You could do the what is it called? Oh God, the sauna or whatever. Have them stay in the sauna, which I've done that before, or with seasons, have them like stay out in a temperature that's too cold or too hot. If you've seen in one of my videos, if they're too tired and they don't have a high fitness skill, then they'll drown. So, there's quite a few things you can do. But I can't wait to move out and get away from all these pets because these. I mean, you could buy the wellness treat. You don't have to do the go to the vet or whatever. But I rarely play with that feature, so I'm just like, why don't I just do it now? Um, but and then too, you gotta potty train all these dogs and lecture them about on the counter, and I just oh my God, that's another thing. I think I can do it in MC Commander Center. I could have swore I did where they weren't going to like have so many pets. I think that's a feature you could do with MC Commander because the pets and the horses in the world is it's out of control. But she's no longer attracted to Rohan, and so she I guess she won't be cheating with him. But I don't know. I feel like with Love Struck, the attraction still isn't really that good because your sim can kind of still convince another sim to, be in a relationship even though they're not attracted to each other. Now, I do have with MC Command Center the settings as like they don't have to have a higher romance to woohoo because I mean, if we gonna talk in real life, a lot of people don't have a high romance and they still be doing it. So, I mean, not me though, but you know, it's just not realistic if we want to. But I'm also kind of doing like the super sim thing. Like I'm trying to get have her have as many traits as possible, which I know that people play with I can't remember the creators or the mod creators name, but like more traits mod, but I like to just use the rewards trait to be honest. Cuz I mean, you can give them as many traits as you want with the rewards. So, I just like to use that. And then that mod updates a lot. Like it breaks a lot of the time. It can cause a lot of issues from what I've seen or just in my opinion. But they're very satisfied though in their relationship. So I mean I know she's gonna take it to heart when she passes away. So and then the cat is sleeping on the counter. It's all these freaking pets. But I am more of a cat person, so I am gonna take the cat. I think when she does unalive her and moves out, I am gonna change the cat's name. The cat's name right now is Booger. I would not name my cat anything like that. I might name the cat Luna, 'cause I do like that name. That's a nice name for a cat. But oh yeah, she had the want to like flirt with him, but I guess he is like bi or whatever. I mean, he ends up rejecting her flirt or whatever, but he does have a boyfriend. I don't think they're married. But I'm just trying to do her wants and build up her reward satisfaction as much as possible. And she's sick, so I'm gonna have her take some medicine. And I do have the override where they get the mask instead of the weird rashes. I don't know, the weird rashes like trigger some type of phobia. Like I don't know, it really creeps me out. I can't take it, so I did put that override in my game. And she like is still pretty active, but she does end up getting the lazy trait. I can't remember if it's in this episode or the last episode. And I don't know, a lot of these traits and the things that happen in the game don't really match up, in my opinion. Like, I don't know. I might have her quit the soccer career. I mean, she's not going to be around that long, so I'm not, really not going to focus on that. But she has got the skeptical trait. Juliet does. And so I am going to press yes because a lot of the times it's like the cheerful trait and there's another trait it does all the time. Oh yeah, romantically reserved. I always say no to that one because I don't know, a lot of those trait discoveries don't even make sense. But oh yeah, okay. So does happen in this episode where she goes from active to lazy. But she still likes to work out though. And it's in her preferences. So I don't know why the game would say swap personality trait, but I did end up pushing yes because I mean it's just like whatever. Because like I said, she's not gonna be around long. So I'm not really too much invested in her character development to be honest. So And then too, like walking the dogs, it's like I and they don't even. I mean, sometimes they'll you autonomously use the bathroom when you take them for a walk, and then sometimes you have to tell them. And I don't know, it's a lot. I get overwhelmed. And the maids haven't really been working that well in my game because, clearly they are wealthy enough to have a maid, but I don't know. They're not working that well. I might like create a maid and just have my Sims meet them and then just hire because you could pay Sims. Like you can go, I think, is it in the affection category and then give simoleons and stuff like that. So you could do it like that. I mean, you don't have to use the higher service. So I could do that. And then I could just control them to clean everything. The only thing is like with vacuuming, so maybe like hopefully if I put a vacuum in that Sims inventory, it'll work out well because that's another thing with Busted Dust. It's just not that compatible with maids. I know there's like a mod, a Little Miss Sims mod, so maybe I might try that. I don't know. But like I cannot wait to get rid of these dogs. But I just kind of I didn't like I could have deleted them, but I'm trying to kind of go with the game a little more and not control everything. So, but I do like the nap lazy not what am I talking about? The nap not the nap trait, the lazy trait because you can nap in chairs. I mean, if you really kind of think about it, napping in chairs isn't that comfortable. I mean, I can do it. I've done it on airplanes, but um that's probably like the only feature that I like. And I don't know, can you nap at tables? You might be able to as well. I know there's like a mod for that too. And then too, the dogs wake you up in the middle of the night. They're always barking, and it's like the cat hairballs all over the place. Like it's just chaotic gameplay with pets. I mean, it's like that in real life. Like my sister's dog has like no respect for anything. So, I mean, that's probably why I don't have pets because it really is. It's too much. Like all I hear my sister say all day long is stop. Like she's telling her dog stop all the time. So, but I'm trying to like have her, I don't know, because I might like have her open up a flower shop as well, but I do want to like increase the quality of the flowers and things like that, and that takes some time because the one thing I don't like about this game is when you go to the flower shops and you buy things, like they're just normal quality. Like, why can't you buy better quality? I don't understand why that you can't do that. That's kind of why I don't really use the grocery feature or buy from the stalls that much unless I'm just, try I need a specific ingredient or something like that, but one day I would like to try to do a grocery store where you can buy like good quality items and everything like that, but it takes so much time. Like I would have to invest so much time, but I really would like to do that. I just wish they gave us grocery stores, to be honest. Oh yeah, she has the life goal to get married. So, and then Juliet has the whim to want to get married. So, I'm going to have them to start planning their wedding. And she's going to ask her daughter to be her maid of honor or sim of honor. Because, like I said, I really want to like play the game slowly and everything like that. Like I said, I'm trying so hard to do like a generational gameplay, so I feel like not rushing the story helps as well, and just kind of letting the game do what it does, just playing through the game. So yeah, she has that life goal that kind of came up. So I'm gonna play with wedding stories a little bit. I mean, every time I do, it just reminds me why I don't play with wedding stories because it's so glitchy. But she's gonna ask Manu, I think that's his name, and then they like try to woohoo. So that's when I kind of find out he is bi or whatever. Like the only characters that they have in the game that are like not bi is like I know there's a couple that comes with cats and dogs, and then I want to say there's another couple and Love Struck. I mean, I'm sure there's more, but there are very few characters where they assign their orientation. Um, but yeah, I'm having her go to Tartosa and buy the cakes. I feel like you should be able to have a cake stall. You literally have to go to Tartosa to um, buy wedding cakes. So, but like I said, they said that all the worlds are like one country. So, but I would like to open up a cake shop in my game too. I do like um, the gourmet scale, but we're gonna buy a black cake, to try to stay on theme. And then I'm also gonna have her buy like a bouquet, but I don't even think I end up throwing the bouquet at the wedding. But I mean, it's so much, only so much you could do in the sim world in one sim day. So it's a lot. But I mean, you can't put the flower stall anywhere in the game. And then maybe she could also like sell wedding bouquets as well. So I'll kind of see how I wanna do. Even though it did say, like I said, I am kind of still making up my own rules. Like maybe once I kind of finish out this first part of like her being married and everything like that, unlike the sim, I'll finally write out the rules because I know I was watching Selena Sims and like the sim is not allowed to have like a job or anything like that unless they like find, like treasures around the world or whatever. That's the only way other than, marriage. So, but I don't know. I need my son to have a little bit more. I mean, she's definitely not going to get a job, like for sure. I don't even do that in my normal gameplay because most of the careers in The Sims, they just don't really add anything to the game. But yeah, this is her wedding cake. I mean, now kind of seeing it in the game, this is quite ugly, if I'm being honest. Oh yeah, just to mention, I was on live building the church that I'm having them get married in, or just I guess the chapel really is not really a church. But so that's why that little black square is up there. That's like the web camera that I had. I just forgot to like take it off. So I apologize for that. But yeah. I wonder if they're well, I think what's her name? Severinka. Jamaican Severinka. If that's how you pronounce it. I think they might have some wedding cake overrides, but I don't think they do. I think they have like other wedding cakes you can use, but I don't think they have an override because somebody needs to create an override for some of these wedding cakes. I mean, I think I still have the mod in my game where you can use wedding cakes as birthdays, which, I have mentioned before, but I need an override for some of them because these are ugly. But yeah, this is the chapel that I built on live. I don't know why I've been having issues with Twitch. I don't know how to figure it out, but YouTube Live works pretty good for me. Um, but yeah, this is the nice little chapel that I built. It's really cute and cozy. And for whatever reason, I'm just gonna have them walk down the aisle, even though the Sims aren't gonna stay seated. I could have used the steady seat mod. I could have, but it's so much clicking and clacking around. and pausing that it's just like whatever. I did what I could. But yeah, I'm just gonna have both of their maids of honors or Sims of honor, sorry, walk down the aisle. And it's like I kind of wish they would go to the side of the altar. Like you have to tell them what side of the altar they go to. But I guess I kind of should have had her standing at the end of the aisle because I feel like Juliet is the bride. So, and then she like changes out of her outfit. Like it's just the best. And I think I will for the next wedding probably have a wedding officiant as well. But I don't even know. I don't know. But yeah, he's just like standing up and he's not even a part of the wedding. And then the fact that I think I said this in the last video, but the fact that engagement rings didn't come with wedding stories is still like just really grinds my gears that you have to buy a separate pack for engagement rings. But I thought I pushed cut the cake, but I guess I pushed everybody just grab a piece. So I guess I just missed out on that. Maybe next wedding I'll get it right. But I do have them do their like first dance and everything like that. Like I said, I don't see how people would do like weddings all the time. Like it would literally take an entire sim day to do everything. And like a lot of people aren't even in their formal wear. And I don't know if I assigned like I guess because they're outside, but I put heaters outside. So mm, maybe I'll do an indoor wedding. I mean, she did kind of do an indoor wedding this time anyway, but maybe even the reception will be indoors next time. I really need to find that dance override because the dancing is starting to get on my nerves. Uh, I don't even know why she's here. I don't think I invited her. The lady with the pink hair. Oh, attraction changed to who? Oh, it's the Durong lady in that quest. Yeah, they're having their dance, and that pretty much wraps up this episode. Thank you for watching. If you made it to this point of the video, like, comment, and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video.